Hello everyone and welcome to a pretty exciting video. This video in particular is not very exciting, but it's one of those videos that's going to really lead to something awesome. But before I get on to that, I just want to wish everyone a really Merry Christmas. I'm really sorry I didn't get to do my usual build up to Christmas type Christmassy videos. It was a combination of the fact that I really wasn't feeling very festive this year, and I got hit with this stomach bug and it was awful. I was just in bed throughout the chunk of Christmas period, so that kind of sucked. But I hope everyone had a really good Christmas, hope you all got what you wanted, and it's that exciting time of year where lots of people, and I know lots of my viewers will be, unboxing various exciting pieces of tech. I didn't get any tech this Christmas. I didn't ask for anything like that because, I got a nice wad of cash, and that's pretty much why I'm making this video. It's enough money to get me started in, really pumping up these projects that I've been wanting to do. Now, the only thing is, I want to do two main things, and this is why I'm making the video. I want to do two things. The first thing, they're very different things. They're going to do, totally different things, but I need them both, and they're both computer builds. The first thing I want to build is a home server. This is in no particular order. I need them both. I want to build a home server. I need to store all my files somewhere. It's come to that time now where I've got all of my internal bays filled in my Mac Pro, full of drives, couple of 1 terabyte to 2 terabyte, whatever. I've got a 3 terabyte external, a 2 terabyte external, a 750 external. I've got data scattered everywhere, and I've got stuff that isn't backed up. I've got no kind of RAID system going on. I've got, if I had a power surge or whatever, then I'd be pretty much screwed. So I really want to build a reliable system with a nice, battery backup, power conditioner. I want a nice RAID system. I want to get a load of 3 or 4 terabyte WD red drives. And that case I unboxed, that's what's going to hold my server. I want to just make it really, really nice. I just really want one. It's going to be a mini ITX system. I need somewhere to hold my data. So that's that. I want to do that as a build. But also, as you guys know, I really want to build a Hackintosh. Now, both of these will happen in 2014, in the first half of 2014. But the way my financing and stuff is going at the moment, I will only be able to do one of them at a time. They're both going to be fairly expensive builds. What's going to make the server an expensive build is not the hardware. I've already got the case. The power supply is included in the case. It's a nice power supply. The motherboard will be really cheap. I'm just going to get a mini ITX, processor motherboard combo, stick some RAM in it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the hardware done. That's the computer right there. The OS is going to run off a pen drive. It's going to be FreeNAS, I think. Anyway, I'm still in the process of deciding, but whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point because I haven't even built the machine. But the expensive part is going to be buying 4 WD red drives, whether I go for 3 terabytes or 4 terabytes. I should really go for 4 terabytes to give me 16 terabytes of physical storage, and then if I set up a RAID, I'll get a solid 8 terabytes or whatever of storage. Which would be really handy, and I know would last me ages and ages. So yeah, the Hackintosh and the server are going to work out at pretty much the same price. What's going to make the Hackintosh expensive is the fact that I want to get a really nice graphics card. I just want to get really nice everything. I want to get something that's going to last me. I want this to be the only full system that I build for the next few years, for the next 3 or 4 years. I just want to be able to upgrade parts. So I want to get a really nice power supply that's going to last me for the future. A really nice case that I know is going to last me for the future. Not so much motherboard and processor, but they're still expensive. So, because I'm going with, 4770K or 3770K, whatever I decide. So yeah, they're both going to be expensive, but I can do one. I've worked it out. I can build one by the beginning of March. Late February I could probably get away with starting to build the home server. Late March at the latest. Hackintosh maybe a bit later, because I estimate the Hackintosh to cost about £250 more, which isn't that much, but it is, I guess it's a significant chunk. So basically what I'm asking you guys in this video today is, what do you want to see first? How do you want me to spend my Christmas money? And I'm going to have to save up quite a bit, but I'm planning on selling a lot of stuff and whatnot, which will also be a bonus for you guys because it'll mean that my eBay account, I was going to say channel, my eBay account will be, a lot more full of stuff, and it'd be great because it's often stuff that I've shared on this channel. So I'm basically going to I'm going to try and figure out the technology of how to set up a Facebook poll, and I will link it down below. I'll do my best to set it up and stuff. And yeah, I basically want you guys to vote. Now you can comment on this video as well. I will take your comments into consideration and all this stuff, but I'm going to let you guys choose. What do you want me to build first? What do you want to see first? I don't care what benefits me first, you know, because if I build the Hackintosh, the Mac Pro can go up into the studio, and then I'll have a computer up there because I'm really struggling in that regard, but I'm also really struggling for storage, so I really could do with this server up and running. So whatever you guys want to see first, I will build first, because I'm pretty much equally wanting to build them both. I will say this though, the Hackintosh is going to be a gaming PC slash Hackintosh. It's going to dual boot. And I really want to play some games. I wanted to play some games so badly, I nearly bought an Xbox before Christmas. That's how bad it got. I had like 100 quid and I was like, shall I just buy an Xbox? Shall I just go on eBay, bite the bullet and buy a really bad Xbox bundle? And like, I didn't. I survived because, you know, I haven't even played Metro Last Light yet and I really want to play that game. So yeah, there are a lot of games I want to play. I'd love a Hackintosh, but I also know for my own good I really need a home server. So to cut a long story short, I'm letting you guys choose. This is going to be pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys want to see more. I'm kind of guessing that you guys are going to want to see a Hackintosh build more because it's a bit more exciting, but because I've done 2 or 3 PC builds before, you may want to see something slightly different, you know, because I'm going to be fiddling about with Mini ITX. There's going to be a lot of software stuff in that video as well, you know, where I'm sorting out my server, getting it all set up. And if I do choose FreeNAS, that's something that I've never done before. And I want to ask quite a lot from it, because, you know, there's going to be Windows and Mac being used on the same network. And, you know, I want to set up a print server as well and stuff like this. So I'm going to be learning how to do all this at the same time as you guys watching it, basically. So it's going to be really fun. Hackintosh videos, more straightforward, maybe more exciting. Server videos, something that I've never done before, still pretty exciting, but probably a lot more geeky. So yeah, you guys decide. I really want to know. Other than that, yeah. Normal videos will continue until I can build the system, but that is really going to be my first proper hit of 2014. Another good thing about if I choose a Hackintosh, not if I choose, if you guys choose for me to build a Hackintosh, when I receive the 2 SSDs that I want to put in there, one for Windows, one for Mac, I will put one temporarily in my Power Mac G4 to allow me to do the Power PC challenge. So that may incite you guys a little bit more into wanting to do that. It's very hard for me to pull away like 150 quid or 100 quid or whatever I need for the SSD to put into this old Mac and do it. It's hard for me to spend that money at this time, really difficult. But I want an SSD in it because I wanted to make the most ultimate Power Mac G4 I could, you know, to make the challenge fair and all that. But a lot of things have changed since I first launched the challenge and did the upgrades and that because, you know, let's face it, it's a couple of years later. So, yeah. Basically, that's the differences. You might want to go and watch this video again because I've like sprawled out a lot of information in one. But it's going to be really cool. As long as I get to build something in March 2014, April latest for the Hackintosh, I don't really mind whether it's Hackintosh or a server, but I do really want to play games, and if I build a Hackintosh, then I think I'll be able to do the Power PC challenge sometime in like February or something, so that would be fantastic. But yeah, let me know guys, it's going to be really exciting either way, looking forward. They're both going to be great builds. I'm going to build them both to last. It doesn't mean that you won't see any more computer build videos because I always do random stuff. But anyway, I've talked way too much in this short space of time. I'm going to try and set up a Facebook poll. I want you guys to vote. That's going to be the primary place to vote. There will be a link underneath. For those of you who are watching that aren't aware of my Facebook page, I do indeed have an official It's My Natural Colour Facebook page. It's worth checking out. It's not really somewhere where I do a lot. I kind of launched it as a thing where my viewers could talk to each other a little bit more as like a friendly type forum place, even though it's really not a forum, but just, you know, somewhere where we can talk and that. And, you know, a lot of people post questions on there and people don't reply, so sometimes I leave comments and stuff. But yeah, get active on that. I think it's nearly 1,000 likes, maybe 880 or something, I'm not too sure. But yeah, that'll be really great. There'll be a poll on there. I'll post a link. It's going to be exciting. Enjoy it. Whatever you vote is what I'll do. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned because I believe the next video will be something I've been promising about my Power Mac G3 for quite a bit, but I can't remember if I've announced it. It's a very exciting upgrade anyway. Thanks for watching, guys.